That's all them get. 2 slices of bread and piece of fried chicken. That them get to go fight crime. That is what them get to go fight crime. This no make no sense, people. What go on in the country don't make no sense. Jamaica too small.
Right now you know we unstoppable. Unstoppable, that mean them can't stop ya. You unstoppable, so now we are trained.
Alright. Over the weekend it was a bloody one. Whole heap of things go on. Whole heap of people get gunned down. See? But my question that I ask right now is, what's new? What is different? Alright, so the lady get gunned down in the church, okay? It still leaves me to ask the question, what's new? And don't get me wrong, you know, I'm not saying this as if I have no remorse or I'm happy that the lady get killed in the church, you know. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, this is nothing new. What, the fact that them go in at the church and kill the lady, that's what is causing the uproar? Why wasn't there an uproar when grandmothers get gunned down? Why wasn't there an uproar when children get gunned down? So what's new? Everybody now has something to say. Everybody know a talk up. Everybody know a voice them opinion. Everybody know a say something needs to be done. Something has been needed to be done for years now. And everybody has been wondering what is the solution. Now, we see state of emergencies. Yasso, deso, round deso, cross the road. Everywhere state of emergency there. And a more state of emergency them are going to implement again. And this is not to deter the efforts where them are try. We say, alright then, you know, we are going to do this to try and slow down the violence. Because if them say them are going to implement state of emergency, at least them are try something. But what really is the solution? Trippple as a state of emergency, nah, do nothing for Jamaica. Because the era we're in right now, with technology, with everybody having a smartphone in them hand, as soon as you set up a barricade, yes so, and I set a police and soldier there, yes so, the criminal down the road know, say them there, so. So them just go stay wide from there, so. And the minute they move from there, so, and if you go set up a next location, the criminal knows that they move and gone at the next location too. But not even that alone. Whenever there's going to be a state of emergency, it is announced publicly. So everybody knows that there is going to be a state of emergency in such and such parish or such and such community at such and such time. That defeats the purpose. That defeats the purpose. You know? But we are going to listen to a Triple X, I say right here, so, and then we forward back. Seeing people, bless up.
People still are dead, people still are get murdered, people still are get robbed, people still are get raped. Every single thing is on the same level. And if it drop any bit, any at all, it is not anything to call home about, nothing of any. If we say, alright, boom, you know, say this worth it. The money where it costs the country for the state of emergency, the money where it costs to implement the state of emergency, big man thing. It is ridiculous. When I go down to the nitty gritty, I want them to post one, publish one, someone audit at the state of emergency, and them I say the monies what them I use for rent, the barricades them, cause rent them, and like the police them own the barrier them, what them I use block the road them, you know. I rent them barrier. Them a rent the barrier them, barricades them. The poor to party them what them a rent. The money where them a rent them for is like 5 times what them what a normal company would a rent a poor to party for like a party. 5 times. You understand me? I say the catering where them a give the people them 2 slices of bread and 1 piece of chicken. Them a charge some big some ridiculous money for the money where them a use to provide refreshments and them something for the police them do and them will actually do a get refreshment. It is ridiculous. All of them state of emergency something is apply for these politicians to line the pockets of their contributors or their political donators These are all, it is all that this is. And they are doing this on the backs of us, the Jamaican public, the taxpayers. They are doing this on the backs of the people them right now. That they might use the premise to say, okay, this is in efforts to make you safer, because everybody is so scared, and they might use the frantic atmosphere of what going on right now where people are trying to scramble for safety. They might try to use this to draw the wool over we eye them to feel like say, okay, it is alright for them rob we blind. None of this thing what them do, it not make no sense. The state of emergency does not make no sense. Them type of police in here don't make no sense at 2021 this. This is no 1920 or 1930. But if you stop people, nobody now gonna know say you stop nobody down the road. If somebody they right here so and I stop somebody and I search somebody, before them even set up to start stop and search, every criminal know what part of them there, because the criminal networks in Jamaica are so sophisticated. And I like one time when I done a criminal. No criminal, not done. Anybody where you hear them talk about say them done, them are not criminal. Them just go on like them are criminal. Anybody in Jamaica who is a criminal, the murderer them, the killer them, the man them where do the things them, the crime them, the robbery them, the real robbery them, and I talk about the petty thief them, the man them where do the real crime them in Jamaica are some extremely sophisticated individuals. These are very extremely intelligent individuals who are doing these crimes. There are no dons that are out there doing crimes. Don't fool yourself. Don't make them police here and them politicians are telling you foolishness. Criminals in Jamaica are some of the most intelligent people. If you want, alright. If them criminals are in Jamaica, they decide, so they want to use them criminal intelligence to make the country better, them would do a much better job than the politicians them and the police them out here. Because to me, I honestly believe that most of the people them you see in the security forces, I know most of the people them who apply for this government work and them something are people who are not, we not have the reasoning ability or the sensibility to do the work what them supposed to do. Them only do this because, okay, this is the job that them can get with, because it have a pension and it have some benefits. That is why most of these people go in there. And I know enough people, I'm going to get backlash about this, and people say, I'm going to this police, I'm going to this soldier. But the truth is the damn truth. The way all them people interact with the people them on a daily basis. People, they are road every day. And the energy where police put into locking off a dance, the energy where the police them put into locking off a dance or locking up people and sending up people in a truck back, the energy where police use for run down taxi man and box them up and try to run down taxi and all them something here. The energy where police use for run down the man them where sell illegal CD them. The energy where police use for sets and try to stop you as a person on the road we probably don't have on your seatbelt and them something. Irrespective of fact whether it is legal or illegal, the energy them put into that, if them did ever place the same energy into crime fighting in a Jamaica, we would have good. The country would not have no crime. People, the way I see them make, we have to run from them at evening time. Anywhere we go, we have to run up and down. If I go somewhere, I want to music play, and we stand up on all our vibes. When we see police come, we have to run, because when them jump out of them van, tear gas everybody. Run come sets and grab up people, box up promoter, take off the car off a shelf, and all them something there. And I saw them a deal. Them not even aim for the crowd no more. What them are going on when them sets and come on party? Them are running at the bar and I try to take up the NC them and the Moscato them and the Moet them and the Bel-Air them and them, so that them are do. Them try to take up the liquor them and confiscate them for evidence. And when you do go to court now, you can't get back your liquor them, because the police them don't know about the liquor them there. Them get lost in a hole, them get lost in a evidence. You understand? Them something is ridiculous. Jamaica under too much right now in a business, so nobody wants to say, who want to cuss me and say me in a business? I care zero. I honestly am fed up and I do not business. Anybody want to say, oh, me I condone slackness? Me not care. Me not care, because me I talk about when me I live. Me not business about anybody. Me I talk about when me I see in front of my eye. We already under quarantine. We are already under curfew where you're supposed to reach your yard by certain hours a night. We already have soldiers everywhere. Everybody are run up and down and I walk up and down to the community. What more state of emergencies do we want when we see that none of this is causing a reduction in crime? People are getting murdered at an exorbitant rate. Same way. This weekend are one of the most deadly weekends them for about 4 years. Look how much people dead in this one weekend. Look how much murders were committed in this one weekend. And we under curfew. And the murders that are taking place in communities that are under state of emergency. All of them communities where the killing them are going, the murder them are going, the drive-by them, the shootout them are going. All of these communities are under state of emergency. So what is going on? What is going on? Why do we need additional boots on the ground as them people? We need to live underneath a militarized state. And that you want, does the government want to impose so many police officers and soldiers on the ground so that we end up living underneath a communistic regime where the people of the country has no say in how the governance of this country go? And that them want? That's how we want in another country? Eh? And that's how we want in another country? We are talking about too many guns in Jamaica. Which man in the ghetto own a boat? Which ghetto youth? Which man in the ghetto own a boat? Which man in the ghetto own a plane? Don't forget that Jamaica is an island. You can't drive from Haiti come to Jamaica with gun. You have to go up on a boat. Coast Guard out there for that reason. All of the money we are spend on Coast Guard and them something there. What them a do? What them a do with it? All of them state of emergency what them a do and I say alright boom. Me here the church where the woman get shot in yesterday. Them say the superintendent for doing other part there. God a church there too. So if the superintendent is not of police and whoever go kill that woman there, know the woman, know the church where she go and them know who in the church. So if the superintendent of police being a member of the church was not deterrent enough for say, alright, boom, make me wait for catch her somewhere else because the soup could have in the church and the soup friend them could have in the church too. And the soup could have him gun upon him. Why me go? If that was not deterrent enough for you to not go into the church to go kill them, you go tell me say soldier up on the ground and go make people no want to come kill nobody. Tell me now. We don't need no belt over our back. All of them, we call it now, all of them reactionary type of policing you done. Jamaica now have the government of Jamaica, the ministry of we call it now, of defense or the ministry of whichever one in charge of police in the country. Them not have no plan for crime. There is no plan for crime. There is no plan in place to reduce crime. No plan not there. There is no plan. Them people just wing it. Them just do what them feel for do when them feel for do it. There is no plan. No plan. Ministry of Security. There is no plan in place for crime, for reduce crime and violence in our country. No plan not there whatsoever. No plan. Them people just wing it. Them just go based on what them feel. Okay, this I'm send some police go down there so. That happen around there so send some police go around there so. That go on around there, send some police. Where is the intelligence? Where is the intelligence? Let me show you how them people are fool no bumbo. Let me show you how them people are fool. I'm gonna show you something. You don't keep on and say too much gun there in Jamaica and ray. All of the time, let me show you how people fool. Cause me an idiot, you know. Me done see no. Me fully done see no. You understand? Me just go to school and go figure around up there. Me nah no sense. Me never go to school for do no crime fighting. Me never go to school for go do no investigatory nothing. So me no know nothing about policing. But listen me now and tell me if me an idiot now. Cause me know me an idiot, you know. But me ask uno now for listen me and tell me if me an idiot. All of them time here. Because since the year start about 5 or 4 different times, them find how much shipment a gun pan the wharf. Correct? About 4 or 5 times them find over 20 guns in a one shipment on the wharf. Now, if you keep on a find shipments of guns on the wharf, why is it that you feel like you must have to, when you find the gun them, you just take out the gun them and take picture and put it up so we find it. Because you don't want to press on a find gun. How that I go help you to know who has send the gun them? How that I go help you to know where part the gun them are go? Wouldn't it be, and this is me being friggin' stupid and dunce right now, you know. Wouldn't it be smarter for Uno as the police officers are for Uno as the Ministry of Security when you notice the gun them in the container them? And you scan them and find say gun in there. Wouldn't it be best if you just left the gun them in the container them, left the gun them in the box them, and allow whoever supposed to come pick up the gun, pick up the container them, to come pick up the container them, use some form of intelligence agents to track the gun them, put a tracking device in the magazine or in a somewhere upon it or something like that. And don't tell me say we don't have them something, because if everybody have an iPhone 11 Pro Max or 12 Pro Max, we must can buy them tracking device, because I see them something upon YouTube as well. The thing them where the people them have, I see them on Instagram or come up in my feed where them say you can buy the little sitting where you're dropping your man car for track him, for see where part him I go, if my got people yard and them something there. Put it in them wallet for see where part him go and all them something there. Where you can, if all of them technology are there, if you can watch the man where you're there with, or if you watch the girl where you're there with, why we can't implement some of them same technology with it so readily available? Because them little tracking device are $36 I see them for Amazon. $36 I see them for Amazon. And if you can get up them same one where you can just Bluetooth it and connect it to your phone and put in one SIM card night and just drop it, is the size of a SIM card. The thing barely bigger than a SIM card. And you just drop in the little micro SIM and drop in it and track all of them something here for where them go. When them reach up all them go, you say, alright, boom. John Tom come pick it up. John Tom can't go over doing the park. When it go doing the park, it sets and show up. And you have, separate and apart from that, you have the people, them, the same drone, them we have a fly up and down. We can have them something there fly and I look upon them something there. Jamaica can invest on them something there. The money we take and we are buy Mantier Sport, the police. Every minute we are give police Mantier Sport. Every minute we are give police new gun. Every minute we are buy police new bulletproof vest and them something there for run up and down. Them type of crime fighting they done with. Them days of 10 rat patrol, I drive down Power Road and run out and go find gunman, them days they done. Because from if you are going to look for a man a New Haven, Zin, if police are going to look for a man a New Haven, Zin over New Haven at Dwayne Park, from the police them turn pan Waymouth Drive, everybody around a New Haven knows say police are come. Because criminal have friend everywhere. Same like how police have intelligence, criminal have intelligence network. From your turn in a community, from you reach at the front of the community, from your wait name again. From your wait name again, you call him something again. Transit to the community. Every police and every criminal have WhatsApp on them phone. All them have to do is take one picture, every friggin' criminal in the group can see it. Or if the criminal himself be in the group, somebody in the group can send it to the criminal to say police are come. You cannot, it don't make no sense. You don't need manpower. You don't need 50 million man to go fight crime. You just need to be smart. Them always say, work smart, don't work hard. You kill up yourself to pay for this heap of extra man hours when I provide no fruits to no labor. You find the gun them, track the gun them to see where the gun them go. When you find who are receive the gun them, you actually say dismantle a part of the criminal network. When you get, if you find 30 gun, if you find 30 gun, pan you have 300 gun gone through already. If you find 30 gun, 300 gun gone through. But the person that is receiving the gun is still there. If you find the receiver of the gun and you squeeze them hard enough, they will tell you who is sending the gun, who is receiving the gun, who is the gun being distributed to. Finding the gun alone as an inanimate object that cannot tell you nothing, that cannot give you any form of information, that cannot give you any form of intelligence. How is it that you are going to find crime? How you are going to fight? What you are going to do? You are going to lock up the gun them and question the gun them and say, you Mr. AR-15, who did forget you? You, Mr. 9mm semi-automatic, who was supposed to receive you? Who send you? Who put you in another barrel of rice here? Who put you in another rice here for send you come on Jamaica? Tell me now, or me I going to take out your magazine. Wow, how that makes sense? How this makes sense? All of them something here, where you see them I put on TV, if you say, oh, them find gun, and you see it on Instagram, say them find how much gun. This is just for shock we. We say bombard. And them gun, the Jamaican man, them have a them gun, them I get bombard. The man, them all have some camouflage gun, green gun, pink gun, purple gun. But that not help to stop crime and violence. You seen that the police, this is just for the police, them create a narrative. Them are trying to create a narrative, say, yes, the police are doing a good job. They are searching and they are finding guns. But when you find gun and you find nobody with the gun, that can't help with. That cannot help with. Because like say Jamaica shot a gun. Out and a shot a gun. So you finding a gun, that cannot help we. You finding a gun and you find nobody with the gun. That don't make no sense to it. That can't help Jamaica none at all. If you find 50 gun today, 300 gun come in our country today too. To replace the 50 gun there where you find. So that cannot help with none at all. Finding gun and posting so on a find gun. I mean I take one can tag JCF. Because I know them, I want to make me a business right now. Me rather just stand on my yard and dead for hungry and not go on the road. And just dead. Because me don't have dead already. Because them are going to kill me on the road. Some way, somehow. The way things are going right now, me soon dead. Jamaican people are one of the foolish set of people them in the world. Jamaican people are the foolish. Look, man, alright. Police beat some people are foreign and everybody come out and protest and burn down the place and riot and mash up the place. Police kill people every last day. Yes, sir. Police are ill treat you, beat you, batter bruise you, we in a state of emergency. And we under them inhumane circumstances here. And nobody riot, nobody no protest. When the people them call for a protest, nobody no go. People say son too hot for go protest. The government treat you like shit. For too much years. And yet still when election call, everybody run go out there because they get one plate of curry goat and 2 red stripe beer. Everybody go out there go vote because they get like a jerk chicken or them get 2 KFC voucher. Everybody run go out there go vote because the politician them give them one $2,000. Everybody go out there go vote because they get one orange shirt or one green shirt for put on and jump up and go up on one bus for drive for a nigrill for come a national arena for go ball out yes and ring bell and hold up fist in the ear. We are the foolish set of people. Foolish set of people in this world. Yeah. And yet still, no matter what we see the thing bad, we there say Jesus Christ, nothing now go on, me a dead for hungry rotted, oh me pick me go to school. Since the homeschooling sitting here go on, yo me pick them just a get done, so me pick can't read. Nothing now go on, me not have nothing to feed, me pick them. Right now we hungry, nothing. JP still a come and Ray, and then when the politician come, you know say Andrew Wellness out there, so everybody run gone out. Bro God, and I only set phone where you don't even have service, and you have to sponge from people Wi-Fi. For video you, for catch bro God in your selfie, for post, for say one PMP, one government, one JLP, one government. That you don't want. That is all you don't want. Because everybody wants to dip on one side where they win. It is all, it comes like sports day. We as Jamaicans care more about which political party win than which political party governs. And that is a fact. We are more obsessed with winning an election than governing our country. That is a fact. And that is, sorry my language, that is fucked up. And we will continue getting fucked. Because that's how we are get right now. We are get raped. We are get buggered by our government right now. Government have been over and give you some rotted hard stab. Because all them business about have to ensure say they maintain power. Power is the main objective for them. They don't business about we being better, the country being better. They just want to have power. It come like a man when in a relationship where him not stop beat the girl, kick the girl, box the girl. Him not have sex with the girl because him have 50 more girl have sex with him. But him just want to ensure say him have that girl. Him not want to leg out the girl because him just want to know say yes, a female girl. And him would have beat her, kicks her, box her, thump her, treat her like shit. Disrespect her, cuss her, same hate her. But him would have never left her. Him would have never let her go. Him would have never allow her to go try to seek better. Him would have never allow her to move on and make her life better. That is what our government of Jamaica is dealing with. And so them are dealing with we. Them are dealing with like an abusive, hateful, twisted entanglement. Me fed up, me don't know. When me said so, me see the video come out today, I hear the government, Andrew Wellness stand up in a parliament, and I go say, him want more state of emergency for react to the upsurge of crime and violence has surged straight. State of emergency cannot help us, sir. Mr. Prime Minister, sir, it cannot help us, sir. Respectfully, I am appealing and I am appeasing and I'm begging you, please, Mr. Prime Minister. We do not need any more state of emergency. I know that you are the most honorable. I know that we're supposed to, because I do actually hold it in high regards because you are the Prime Minister of this country that I love and I respect you. I don't want to feel like saying I try to disrespect the Prime Minister, I try to disrespect the governance of our country. But we need some drastic change in this country. Our ways of fighting crime and violence makes no sense whatsoever. It no make no sense. It no make no sense the way we are trying to fight crime in another country. It no make no sense. None of this what we are do, it not go bear no farm, it not bear no fruit. All of the money we have sits and we are chew up on the police force. It better we just take the money and just pile it up down Emancipation Park and just get some cursing and chew up on it and light it a fire. it are going to do the same exact thing for fight crime than what we are doing for invest in our police force. And the same thing it are going to do. It better we catch if money, it place a fire. Hopefully smoke we make a criminal and catch cancer and dead. Because that are the hungry, that are the same thing what we are trying to do. Are the same thing we are trying to do. What I suggest we try to incorporate more innovative ways in crime fighting. I feel that we should try to get our police officers to infiltrate these criminal networks and try to get information and tackling the head of the network. It don't make no sense to try for just get the little foot soldier them. The man them go out and do the murdering. Them is not the man them where we need to get. We need to get out all of the people them from the head go straight down to the root. You understand? We need to set down and stop trying to fight crime. Fighting crime at the stage when the crime is being committed is not necessary. We need to try to have more community-based initiative where we go into communities and we try to sway the youth to make them know that criminality is not the way to go. We need to go into this thing and to make people know, say, alright, boom, them man we say them a gunman, them man on a bomb, them on a body. The man them kill people, they are not idols, they are not people for us to emulate. We need to set and go into a re-information or a re-edification of the society. We need to realign the thoughts of the youth of our country right here, so to make them know, say, them man over here so we are criminal, them are the man them we are supposed to look up to. We need to create more opportunities, more fruitful opportunities, more fruitful job and opportunities. Invest more in our country, the development and the skills network of our country. That is what we need to do. Create more jobs, more opportunities in our country for people to have a means out and a way and a means out to make it for themselves apart from criminality. And if I want to feel like say, the man them are criminal, just get up and say, alright, boom, me no want work. Me have a turn criminal. No for the man them out there criminal, a man will have all them degree, 2, 3, 4 degree. Man out there, no for them, most if you sit and do a survey right now, I'm pull over car. When I reach over there, I'm pull over a little bit car. Oh my God, man. If you do a survey in Jamaica right now, I'm going to tell you this straight. If you do a survey in Jamaica right now, people, for all of them man with their jail, no for them man with a criminal. Most of them man have at least 2 CXC subjects. Most of them money. If you sit and give them money, what the police them, what I think is lacking in Jamaica, we don't have no adequate data collection in Jamaica. We don't have data disbursement or intelligence disbursement at Jamaica. When I go to one police station, and because I have been in station, I get locked up already at Jamaica. I never get no charge now, I get locked up here already because I there road all the while and do all the things. So I there place I'm not supposed to do, and in a wrong place at the wrong time, and I get locked up. So I go to station and I know all the arresting thing go and station bill thing go. I mean, it all the good, so I never get charged yet, I get Lego. You understand? Because them say me wasn't really a criminal element. But I have been there and I see how it go. One big elephant book on table. And they write down, the police them physically have to take pen and paper and write down what is there. After you physically write down that, it's still in the big book. Until whenever somebody come collect the information and put it in a date, whenever. It file away some of them parts. Sometimes when they look for evidence, enough time when people got court evidence last, statement last, police all 6 months later when the case finally try, them can't find a statement to the police did write or the evidence of the police did take. So police have to go off from memory, try remember everything what it happened 6 months ago for right. So a son of criminal gateway. Because there is the network that is supposed to be there, it is obsolete. It is not anything that is compatible with this day and age that we are in. If the police them supposed to say, alright, boom, make us say the police them get $3 billion to invest in a creating a universal network over Jamaica for all police stations, for can enter database for putting all of them claims, warrants, statements, everything in a. If the police them forgot to buy a desktop laptop or a desktop computer for put in each station for go. If one computer cost 50,000 Jamaican dollar. For the computer to be purchased, it costs 50,000 Jamaican dollar each, you know. For it to be purchased and for reach the police station, each computer will cost almost $1 million. Because it have too much red tape around it. The bureaucracy, it have to go through this and that and that and that and before it reaches. It no make no sense. Too much corruption in our network, in this thing. The people in a power, they are not. Them no business about the country. The people them are supposed to implement all of them something. Them no business about fighting crime. You have no police out there. We are good police out there on the road. They want.
Now, of course, there are some officers in Jamaica, in the police force, who want to see the country get better. Yes, of course. Yeah, there are some officers there who would really love to get rid of the criminal elements out of the island. But at the same time, the one them were in there were corrupt, as Triple X say, even the politician them were corrupt, makes it hard for the good officers them. It is just plain and straight. See? Listen, people, more uno do me this favor. If you think you know a solution to what could be done for at least slow it down a little bit, slow it down in some way, the crime in Jamaica, talk to me down below in the comment section, let me know. Because it's things like this why so many Jamaicans are runaway left Jamaica and fear returning. Things like this. We see it and we hear more and more Jamaicans are cry out. We see and we hear more and more Jamaicans are say, yo, I would love to visit back my yard, I would love to go back, go retire Jamaica. But we're scared. So what gonna happen? What is going to happen? People, talk to me down below in the comment section. See? I'm gonna look for no comment. Bless up.
Right now, we unstoppable.